Good evening and welcome to Virtual Vespers at Community United Methodist Church here in beautiful Fairfield, California. This evening I'd like to share with you one of my favorite hymns, Breathe on Me, Breath of God. To go along with it, I've found a poem entitled Like a Breath of Fresh Air. I hope you enjoy. Like a fresh breeze that sweeps into a hot, crowded, smoke-filled room, like life-giving air that rushes into a diver's lungs when his head breaks the water's surface, the Holy Spirit comes to enable us to live with the pain of our lives. The Holy Spirit comes to the youth who feels he can never measure up to a parent's expectations, whose teachers seem arrogant and unreasonable, whose companions seem shallow and untrustworthy, who suddenly discovers a constant, loving presence who always understands. The Holy Spirit comes to a young adult whose parent dies, who endures pent-up pain, grief, and guilt until a friend takes her to a quiet place and puts an arm around her shoulder and cries with her. The Holy Spirit comes to the middle-aged man who faces waning youth, concerned about his usefulness, who hears his employer say, "You are the person I need for this assignment. Your maturity and experience will be invaluable." The Holy Spirit comes to the one who loses everything. In tragic times of flood or fire or bankruptcy, who feels an insight blow across the troubled heart. Who remembers that the most precious possession, a living, loving, growing relationship with God, can never be lost. At every stage of life, the breath of God revives those spiritually dead, purifies those stained by sins, refreshes those who are weary, empowers those who are weak to make God's will their own. Rejoice, the Holy Spirit comes.